our first guests. Paul, Roorda, and Kelly are here from Buffalo Charities, and I want to take just a small segue. When the show was in its infancy stages, one of the first people that got on board and sponsored the show was Park Avenue Imprints, who they do stellar work. Any of your printing needs as far as T-shirts, they do most of the bands in Western New York. A lot of great stuff, and Paul's involved in a lot of things. I call him Mr. Charity. Welcome, Paul. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks, Rich.
Hi, Kel. How you doing, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
And first thing you guys want to talk about, obviously, and thank you, by the way, for Park Avenue sponsoring the show and believing in us. As a matter of fact, the Heard It on the X radio show shirts that we get from Park Avenue Imprints are being sold now at the Music Exchange, and all the proceeds are going to juvenile diabetes, partially because of Bret Michaels, I think.
That's outstanding. Yes. Our good friend Bret Michaels. He's not as popular as Mel Gibson, but he's somebody.
That's right. That's right. We protected Bret.
We did.
You and I did.
Personal security for Bret Michaels.
We actually were.
Club Paradise not too long.
Yeah, I'm like the last person you want for personal security.
You took it very serious.
Yeah, I did. I even tried to block him.
You had to take him down at one point.
So we want to talk about the '80s party because this is going to be huge. I mean, the buzz on this party is gigantic.
Oh, it's gotten out of hand. I mean, it's absolutely has so much energy to it right now. I know we're up over 500 tickets sold, and we're going to be at the newly remodeled Club Paradise.
And the proceeds for this are benefiting. You do a lot of work for Cradle Beach.
Yeah, Cradle Beach is one of my pet charities. I love. I'm very passionate about the cause for Cradle Beach, and we had a Halloween party, which you helped us out on.
Right.
The Halloween Rocks party back in October, and from that, Buffalo Charities is actually sending 18 kids to Cradle Beach this summer. Just from that one party. From that one party alone. Yep.
This 80s party, in my opinion, is going to end up bigger. I mean, the world's largest disco here is a huge event, and I'm not trying to steal publicity from you for them. I think this 80s party, we're selling tickets for this at the store, and it's off the hook how many people are buying tickets. It's pretty much sold out. I mean, there's a few tickets left.
There's a spattering of tickets.
I think I have a couple left at the Music Exchange. And actually, you expanded how much room you were going to... The original tickets were sold out, correct?
Right.
And then they made the event a little bit bigger.
Yeah, we've opened it up. Yep.
And accommodated some more ticket sales.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, opening it up, we've actually added more entertainment, break dancers. We have break dancers. We have a trivia. Dennis George, the quiz master.
Oh, I love him. He's a great guy.
And it's going to be Family Feud style trivia with the behind your back, and first person who answers hits the buzzer. And we're going to give away some prizes, some T-shirts from Park Avenue Imprints. Shameless plug. And the break dancers from the Verve Dance Studio.
Really?
They'll be there. Yep.
So this is going to be like a total 80s vibe, and then Roar 84 is playing, correct?
Roar 84, and Jim Crean and Hair Nation will be opening up for Roar 84. I know that's a kind of a bad thing to say opening up for anybody, but...
No, but even the events that you put together, because I went to Roar 84's website, and they do a lot of the commercial 80s tunes.
Oh, it's pop. It's the pop 80s.
And then Jimmy Crean does the more metal end of it, So it's you got everything covered. This is really going to be a great event. This is going to be awesome.
People are dressing up for it, too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, it's if you go on Facebook.
I'm tossed up in the air of either being E.T. or Urkel.
Be both.
I could. I'll do a half and half type deal.
Yeah, Madonna would be a good one, too.
Oh, that is a
good one. She owned the 80s.
But I was Madonna for Halloween.
That's right, I forgot. I totally forgot about that. So the whole 80s vibe is going to be there. Buffalo Charities does a lot. I mean, and Buffalo Charities is your company?
It's our organization.
Okay.
Kelly's and mine. And, we've been set up to be able to run these events, to be able to coordinate them and run them and have the creative needs met as far as posters and websites and Facebook and running all that, and then also being able to, be able to handle the money that comes in from these events and be able to get them to the organizations as needed.
So you handle several, because the Food Bank of Western New York, you do stuff for. You really are Mr. Charity. You spend a lot of your time doing this, and I think kudos to you. I mean, because people like you and Kelly need to be out there doing this, because you're organized, you know what you're doing, and you've got big hearts.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And there's now there's a couple other events that you wanted to talk about besides the.
Yeah, the 80s party's coming up first. That's going to be February 19th. That's next Saturday. So get your tickets now. That'll be just next Saturday. And then we have the 11th annual food bank run and benefit party. That's Choppers for Charity. That's like another mini organization that's under Buffalo Charities. And we're already locking entertainment in. We have Willie Mae. We have Black Widow. My good friend Lana Hergert. The Johnny James Band and Hit and Run will be playing that day. That's April 30th.
And that's a regular bike run.
That's a bike run, and then it ends up at Club Paradise.
And then anything else in the works?
I think we're talking about a luau this summer.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it if weather's going to go through.
You know
or
how
not.
many times I've seen him in the grass skirt? It's getting old at this point.
What about websites? I mean, how does someone keep tabs on what you guys are up to and where these events are? Because these events are always a riot. The Halloween party was a riot. You guys do a really, really great job. I know this 80s party is going to be phenomenal. The bike run's going to be phenomenal. I mean, I just know it's going to be. You're very good at this. So how does someone keep tabs? You know, because you seem to be doing the events that you have to be at.
Oh, absolutely. You can find us on Facebook. Just type in Buffalo Charities, and we're right there. And you can keep track of what we're doing. We do have a website that's in the works to keep track of all the different events that are going on. But you can also go to Choppers for Charity if you're interested in the bike run. And the 80s party is back to the 80s reunion.
Now, the website is going to be buffalocharities.com. It's not up yet?
It'll be .org.
Oh, .org,
Right,
okay.
Exactly. And you can get tickets for the 80s party coming back to that at backtotheeightiesreunion.com. You can buy them right online. Ticketmaster or tickets.com has them, and you can get them at any Tops location as well.
Maybe you should get a .co.
I know, yeah, it's very
.co is
popular
the
from what I hear
new
these
.com.
days. Yeah,
it really is.
I bought richroganmoser.co, and I'm going to sell it to him in like a year.
What about fake blog?
Yeah.
Have me say all this rotten mean
Yeah,
stuff.
terrible, terrible things.
So, Kel, how did you get involved? How long have you been involved in everything?
Paul and I met at a Choppers for Charity meeting just under a year ago. And we both have the same level of passion and commitment to giving back to the community, and we wanted to put our resources together to help facilitate these events. I'm more of a organizational facilitator kind of person. You know, make it happen, the background stuff.
It's got to be, I mean, time consuming. You know, I know Paul on a personal level, so I know the emails and the phone calls and stuff that I receive just on specific points of one event. I can only imagine coordinating this whole thing. It's got to be really time consuming for you guys.
It is. It is very time consuming, and part of our goal is to create an environment for other people to step in and be able to help and give back without having to take as much time as we can commit. You know, to give them opportunities to give back, because it's really important to give back to the community.
And it's really well known that Western New York seems to be a very charitable community. Is that true?
Oh, my God, absolutely. The most in the country.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything even comparable to it. I mean, people will give you the last $5 out of their pocket to buy a raffle ticket just to help you. They'll give you the $5 and don't even want the raffle ticket.
Right,
It's just the way they are.
It's really, it's funny in this area, which is, you know, economically a depressed area, that people are so that way. So next week we've got the big 80s party, and I won't be there with you, Josh. I'm sorry. I'll be on the other side of the room.
Whatever.
And then we got in April, Choppers for Charities, the bike run.
Yes, the food bank run and benefit party.
And we've got the mystery luau coming.
Possibly, yeah.
So what I want everyone to do is keep track of Paul. There's Park Avenue Imprints is on Facebook.
Yes.
Paul Roorda is on Facebook.
I am.
You can stop at Park Avenue Imprints, and by all means, if you need anything, T-shirts printed, stuff like that, every band in the area goes to Park Avenue Imprints. Stop in, tell Paul that you heard about it on our show, and I want to thank you again for stopping down, and I want to thank you for sponsoring our show.
Thank
really.
you, Rich. Thank you for having us.
Oh my God, it's been a pleasure. We're gonna take a commercial break and come back with Rich Williams from Kansas. Stick around, folks.